Hi there, Amazie here. This is a message to all of you parents out there who are struggling at the moment and dealing with your children. I'm just speaking from experience, and I got upset with my daughter today. But it's really important to understand that the situation we're living in at the moment is triggering a lot of our traumas, a lot of our negative emotions, a lot of beliefs that we have already of ourselves and of the world. And anything that comes by us that doesn't do what we say or how we want it, we get triggered in some way, and it really blows up. So just to remember that our children also don't really know what's happening, and it's very important to be aware of what you put in your child's head, what information you give your child at the moment. Does your child know about the news? Does your child listen to the news with you while you're watching it on the TV? Is your child living this pandemic with fear? Or is your child understanding that we are with love, and that it's just a time to be at home, and it's a time to be with family, and it's a time to just spend quality time together? How are you delivering the message to your child? There's a lot of things children are going through at the moment in school as well, with the masks and the tests, and there's a lot of things to ask for a child. They just carry on their day like if nothing's happening, but you'd be a fool to not believe that it's actually affecting them psychologically, because it is. It's about being very aware of where you put your child, and to what you expose your child. If you want to listen to the mainstream media, or if you believe the narrative, that's completely fine, but your child has no power to speak out for him or herself. And our children are our guides at the end of the day. So there's a lot of things that my daughter sometimes says to me, and I think about it, and I listen to her, and actually it's the most simplest things, and they make sense. So sometimes we just need to be very, very, very careful, and we need to make sure we build our boundaries. We need to make sure we build our spaces. We need to make sure we have those spaces, especially now, because we get super triggered, because we get super stressed, because we are stressed out with the situation, because we don't know what's going to happen, because we are, finding it very hard to believe that there's a way out of this. Our children feel all of our energies. They feel everything that you feel. I discovered that my daughter, when she was in my womb, when I had a chronic back pain for 10 years, and I was basically having to heal all of my traumas and all of the negative, misaligned, blocked emotions that were within my body. And I discovered that a lot of the beliefs that she had that weren't allowing her to move forward were actually beliefs that I had and that I was experiencing at the time of pregnancy. So, the way your child acts and the way your child behaves, sometimes they are acting and behaving from a specific perception, from a specific belief that was installed within them whilst they were in your womb, or if you're a woman, of course. So, they perceive and they feel the same way as we were feeling at that time. Therefore, they absorb all of your perceptions and your beliefs today as well. So, we can't be hypocrites. We cannot be, we cannot say, oh, it's okay, darling, don't do this or don't do that when we're doing it. We need to be more relaxed with our children and let them just kind of be at ease. But for that to happen, we need to be really working on ourselves at the moment, because everything is magnifying. Every single emotion that you have within you is magnifying right now. Anything that you need to deal with emotionally is magnifying right now. What is it that is triggering you, that gets you angry in your life? Now it's multiplying. So this is the time to switch off the TV, to switch off everything you have, and to focus on family, to focus on your home base and to focus on yourself and nurture yourself, and just be careful with your children. Be careful what you feed them. Be careful what they take on, because we have to put ourselves in their shoes and imagine what we'd feel like if we were 10, 7, 6, 4, and this virus pandemic was actually occurring, and our parents were full of fear for nearly a year and stressed out, and causing a kind of really low frequency vibration in the household. What kind of a knock-on effect does it have to your children? We need to be conscious of this. We need to be aware, at least for our children, if not for ourselves, for our children, and work on ourselves for our children. Have a lovely day, guys. Blessings to all.